If you're a local business, you may be out of business very, very soon, and that's because your competitor is going all in to really automate their most of their mundane tasks. And however, they do make one common mistake. Every local business owner, either it is a plumbing company, an HVAC company, a solar company, a salon, a gym, a training institute, whatever there is, they make one common mistake, which is when they start to really automate their business, they make it way too complex. They chase freelancers, they chase engineers, they chase go high level experts, somebody who can really, take their vision and really implement it for them. And that is where it gets very complex. Scaling is very easy, but it needs to be simple. The more simpler your process is, the easy it is to scale. And that's what I figured when local businesses come to me and they give me a whole bunch of plans that they want to do. And, they're starting from scratch. They're starting to build their whole automation from start, like automating their codes, automating their appointment reminders, or automating their review requests, and they make it way too complex. I would say that it is the trend to go for the every new shiny object which appears, but in business, things actually need to be simple. They need to be simple enough so your team could understand it, so you could understand it, because again, technology is overwhelming, right? Now, that's what I do for a living. I build automations and I build automated sequences for local business owners, and we keep it very, very simple and it and very, very scalable as well. So hop onto my screen. I'll actually show you one of the systems that we built for one of the construction company. It was only based on one funnel and 8 automations. And let me show you how many queries that gave that construction agent and how quickly he was able to understand the system first, train it to his team, and then really, just see the system working itself. And from there, we were constantly adding new things to his business. But again, to start with, we only build one funnel and 8 automations. So hop onto my screen and I'll show you how we exactly build a super simple system for one of our local businesses or local business clients that came to us. It was just based on one funnel and 7 automations. That's it. Hop onto my screen and I'll show you how that works. Now on my screen, you'll see this Boston construction funnel. I mean, we basically played it out with the name a little to not, because of privacy concerns. And this funnel was a very, very simple one, which only had 7 to 8 sections onto it. Now you may see this and you'll be like, hey, it's not converting. For an existing business, you don't need something which is very converting. You just need something to be on there. And again, we changed the logos, we changed the color branding for privacy concerns, but it was just a lead magnet to get the leads coming in. For example, customers can click and get your free estimate. They submit this form. The form submission goes to the business owner or to the backend system, and then the agent automatically books a call with that person. Now, again, a very simple website. It had 5 steps to it, where it was the home page, it was a book appointment, a thank you page, then terms and service and privacy policy are like US laws, regulations, we have to stick by those. Now, automations is where most of the things were taking place. This customer was already doing very well in his business. He had no website. All of his leads were coming through friends and family. So what we did is we actually went ahead and only built very simple automations for this one of our customer. Now I'll show you. First one was the appointment reminder and follow-up. A very simple one. If somebody books a call with that customer, the call should be automatically synced with the Google calendars. The customer should be getting the reminders, and the business owner himself, he should be getting the reminders. A super simple one. There was a 24-hour reminder, and I'll show that to you. So the lead gets tagged that the appointment is booked. The lead gets assigned to the right sales agent. It gets added into the right pipeline stage in the opportunity. Pipelines are very important, so we always track them. First email is sent, first SMS is sent. We wait 7 days before, then we send the reminders. We wait 3 days before we send the reminders. We wait 1 day before we send the reminders, and then 1 hour before the reminders. So this actually increases your show rate a lot. The people who book an appointment with you would actually show up, and they would appreciate that you're sending them reminders. Now, super simple. Again, moving down to the next automation, which is, this is like the most handy automation there could be, which is the missed call text back. You have your number on your website, and people would be calling you every now and then. If somebody cancels an appointment, if somebody is no show, and if somebody actually showed up, you just mark that opportunity the right way inside of GHL, and then from there the condition happens where the system automatically sends them a thank you email. Hey, thank you for attending. If it's an appointment cancelled, system sends them the reschedule email, and a reschedule offer tries to book them back onto the calendar all automatically. You don't even need to touch a button over here. Now, if the person is a no-show, then we add that person to another campaign where we again prompt that person to reschedule a call with us, and we're sending them reschedule offers, and you can see that the emails and SMS are going out after every single day. Now, back to screen. There is a really simple thank you automation. To be honest, if somebody goes ahead and fills out a form on the website but does not book a call, our system would send them thank you emails and thank you SMS. Add that lead as an opportunity, as you can see over here in the system. Remove them from other workflows, because if they submitted an inquiry, we need to remove them from follow-up campaigns. And then the system checks that which service that the customer actually opted for. In construction business, whether it was a residential construction, a commercial construction, whatever that looks like, whatever the customer requirements were, the system would check that which service was actually required by the customer, and then it would send them thank you email based on the service that they selected. So this is super personalized emails that are going out all automatically. Now imagine this. You have a website, you have a list of friends and family who are promoting your service or are recommending you to their friends and family. All you need to do is you just need to tell your people, hey, just send them my website link and my people will take care of it. They get the website link, they go onto the website, they fill out a form. They're not feeling like, to book an appointment. They fill out a form, the submission comes to you, system follows up with them automatically based on the service that they selected. System automatically books them onto the calendar, sends them the reminders, and all you need to do is to attend the call. Super simple. Now, moving back. So over here, we have the reactivation campaign. Now, reactivation is one of my favorite campaigns, because let's say if you have a whole bunch of customers, you had a whole bunch of customers, or you have a whole bunch of prospects that want your service, all you need to do is just add a tag to those leads. We use the thumbstack lead, but you can add the tag reactivate, or just send a message to the system using a chatbot, reactivate, or send a WhatsApp message to the system saying reactivate my leads. The system would automatically send them emails and SMS based on their previous interaction and would try to book them on the calendar again. I mean, super simple, right? You just have to put in your customer list, your previous customer list, and the system would actually reactivate them. Pretty fun, right? But moving down, we have the service lead re-engagement. Again, if somebody books, if somebody took the service from us, the system would reach out to them, ask them about their feedback, ask them how everything went, how was the agent, how did the whole process went through, is the customer satisfied or not, and all those sort of things. Now, the last one, we have the monthly newsletter. This is basically sent to every person who gets in contact with us. So whether it was somebody who took a service, whether it was somebody who did not take a service, or whether it was somebody who already gave us a review, we're just sending them one monthly newsletter email, like every single month, maybe thanking them, maybe giving them regular updates about the market, if it's solar, if it's HVAC, if it's plumbing, whatever that looks like, just giving them regular updates. So at the back of their mind, they always know your name, and if they have a friend and family who's looking for a similar service, they would most definitely recommend you, because they're always seeing you in their email, right? So again, this is a system which we created for one of our clients for $350. Crazy. I've seen people charging $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 for a single website. And this whole system, which is super simple, and I just explained this system to you, I think in about 10 minutes, it is already producing results. You can see on my screen that the customer actually already has 32 leads in the system, and we created this system on last updated October 15. It has only been a month. So 36 leads in the system already been a month. That's not bad, right? And this customer is not even entirely using the system because he was away on vacation. So you can imagine. Again, if you're looking for similar system builds, if you're a local business owner and you're looking for a similar system build, reach out to us. We'll get the right solution to you. If you're an agency owner who's looking for the right experts to create systems for their business in return, I mean, just feel free to book a call, and we'll love to see if this could be a fit. Cheers.